So Johnny Reb, how you doing again, man?
I'm doing just fine. So
well, that's good.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm excited to keep asking you questions, and I don't know if I believe all the stuff you're telling me, but
I don't give a fly's ass what you believe, but you know, I say what I say because I say the truth. So I don't have to explain myself to a Yankee.
Yeah. So
never had, never would.
Yeah. You look up there in age. How old are you then now?
Sir, can't you?
I'm just curious, man. How old are you?
Can't you look, sir? I was born in 1841.
Okay.
I was 20 years old when the Civil War began. You understand that? Just had found my sweetheart. Just started to work on this place. Got her up and building and had to go fight the damn Yanks. But after I whooped him, I come back, finished her up, got my sweetheart. We lived here ever since.
Okay.
Okay. And it's not polite. It's not polite.
So she hasn't passed away yet, then, huh?
No way, sir. And it's not polite to ask a man his age.
You know what year it is, right?
So it is 2020 as far as I last recollected.
Okay. So you know you're the oldest living person on Earth right now, right?
That is fantastic. It makes me even more special.
I mean, is it the Southern way?
Is it the Southern way?
Is it the Southern way that makes you so old, able to live such a long life?
Sir, it's a lot of different things, but the Southern way is a good explanation, really? I suppose.
Now, what do you like most about the Southern way?
Damn, baby. My own land, my own property, my own shine.
Really?
My own steel, my own garden, my own food, my own drink, my own tobacco, my own everything.
Yeah, I know you smoke a lot. What's your favorite tobacco to smoke?
I would say Virginia blend. I do enjoy Virginia blend. Robert E. Lee did too. Bless and rest his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was General Lee? Did you ever meet him in person?
Of course. When you kill 6,247, you better believe the head general going to meet you, sir. He was a gentleman. Let me put it to you that way. The most gentleman I've ever been around in my life. It's almost like standing next to God himself.
How was he when he was fighting?
He was cool under fire. But he was giving them hell every time. He could take 5 men and whoop a Union's infantry group of 205 men. Because he knew what the hell he was doing.
You think he was the best general in the Civil War?
There's no thinking about that, sir. That's just total knowing. You think Grant was?
What do you think about General Grant? Think about our Union generals.
Well, I'll tell you what I think about him.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Good riddance. Wished you had never come down here, and I know they wish the same. But I always have hats off to my competitors. You have to respect the enemy at some time.
Now, we already talked about Abraham Lincoln, but what do you think of Jefferson Davis?
He was the best president the country ever had. That's what I think about.
It's a bummer you guys didn't win the war, huh?
Depends on what you folks call winning. In our hearts, we won. Kind of funny. More dead Yankees than there are Confederates, but somehow we lost. I like that. It's a money thing. It's political. So y'all can say we lost, we laugh about it. Does it look like we lost down here? Do you see this cabin you're standing here? Do you see this cabin? Do you see this mountain? Did they take that from us? Did they? No, sir. They gone. Came to the wrong place at the wrong time, and they wish they hadn't. And a lot of them boys still out there. They never going home, you know what I mean. Got many balls in them.
What about your own personal general? You said you served under Braxton Bragg. How was he?
Fantastic. Good commander of Lookout Mountain. Won the battle at Points Park.
What was his temper like?
Braxton Bragg was a very, very disciplined military man. He took nothing. He put up with nothing. He was very, very intelligent, but he was also very strict. He had his regiments in line. Put it that way. He had his men in line. He had his everything in line. So that answers your question. When he walked in, everybody stood up. So put it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody stood up. When he walked in this room, everybody did. So
How tall was he?
how tall was Braxton? Braxton Bragg was not a tall man.
Not tall at
I'm gonna say
all.
around 5'10". He didn't have to be tall. It was what between his legs is what made him so famous. He had some brass ones.
What was the tallest soldier you've seen?
Seen a stupid Yankee one time, so damn tall, his head stuck out over the damn wall they was all taking cover behind, and
You
poor
heard,
soul got shot.
you heard about the Northern Soldier from Bloomington, Indiana.
I heard about it.
Over 6'7", I would say, 320 pounds.
He stood out in battle. They had to keep him in the back.
Yeah.
They shot his neck off if he'd have been in battle.
Yeah, but I bet your men were scared of him. I bet they
Scared.
cowered in
We
fear.
just wanted to put him in a circus down here and make a little money. And I believe we did for a while after he was captured. I believe he was on display, and even the 11th president went and took a look at him and could not believe the size of him. But we took care of him. He made us money. People paid to see him. Just like an animal. Yankee's an animal. He was just a lucky one. He got to live. Poor soul.
What's your wife think about Yankees?
My wife would no more want, no have, no will to talk, to speak, to look at, or anything about a Yankee. It makes her upset. It makes her stomach upset. She would never go up north, ever. The Johnson County line in Indiana between the Copperheads and the Unionists would be the farthest she would go to visit some family she has up there.
I was wondering about your family. If your whole family lives up north, why wouldn't you not be up north? You ever visit your family up north?
Did you ever hear the war called the brother-brother war? Brother against brother. Father against father. That's why. I live here, they live there, that's their choice. Like I said, even you have family members sometimes ain't very smart. Then again, you have some that are.
You ever talk to them, call them, or anything?
I do not.
You don't even speak, huh? Just hard feelings between you.
We send a picture here now just to see what they're looking like, see what we're looking like. And we'll send a Christmas card or something like that, but we're not favorable of them. We are not favorable of them. We don't like them.
And now all you Southern folk are famous for your accent, but what about the Yankees? What kind of accent do they have?
Many, depending where they come from, have Boston accents, New York accents, Michigan accents, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio accent. It's different. You can always tell what a person's state where he come from. Like I got the Tennessee accent, you know, you can tell the son got one, you know, that lived in Georgia or Alabama or Mississippi. Every state's got a different little twang to it, is what I call it.
Getting back to the battles you fought, tell me about the closest you ever been to an enemy you killed.
Oh, well, sir, I guess hand-to-hand combat. I stuck a few with my bayonet on the end of that musket a few times, so I had to give them the cold steel. I had to give them...
Did you look them in the eyes that they was dying, or did you move on and kill the next one?
I look them in the eye sometimes.
Would you say anything to them?
No, but sometimes I tip my hat to them out of respect. I would do that.
Did you guys bury any of them, or just let them?
Of course we did. We dug big holes and put them in mass grave.
Oh, even the enemies.
If we had to clean our own land up that the battle was fought on, of course we had to clean it up. If we won the battle, we had the battlefield. We'd go collect the men that was wounded on our side, and them poor blue boys just laid out there until they was buried.
I bet you love fireworks these days. They remind you of battle?
They do. We use fireworks in battle. We shot actual canister fireworks out of cannons. Just to scare and disorient the enemy. And they did a good job at that too.
You have any other battle stories you want to tell that you can remember off the top of your head?
Oh, hell yeah. I guess my famous one was Chickamauga. I had to kill a lot of men now in a short period of time. But kind of like winning the lottery these days, people get so happy about, you know. It was almost like a reward. I have medals.
I mean, what did you do? What was so great about that battle? What did you accomplish?
I sent artillery that I commanded on a couple ridges, and we absolutely decimated 516 boys that day. Just from artillery alone. Just from canister and shell, ball, steel. Poor boys didn't have a chance.
Were you uphill or downhill?
We had the high ground. You always have to have the high ground in the battle. That's why we did so well here. Look behind you. What kind of land do you think this is? You're standing on high ground, sir. Let them try to climb up. Yes, sir. Let them try to climb up. We just get our guns loaded, get our cannons aimed, and go to work.
Did you ride a horse as a general?
Of course I rode a horse. Horse's name was Trixie. She was a female. Good horse. She got shot and killed in a battle at Points Park. And I miss her just as much as I do a lot of some of my friends that got shot and killed. She was that important to me. I really don't like talking about it. It gets me a little choked up, so. Trixie.
You have any portraits of your friends or yourself back then?
I have a few, but it was hard to get a photograph, and it was expensive. It was hard. It took a long time, so. Matthew Brady was taking photographs during the war. He even got a couple battlefield photographs. Put them on display in New York City, so in Boston. Hard to set up. They were right there in the battle, and then they come after the battle. It was hard to do.
You know, Johnny Reb, I find it peculiar we haven't heard about you in the books, the history books, and your feats that you accomplished. Why do you think that is?
It's probably because of the sheer shock it would be to people to know how many men died under me. So I don't think they want to teach that in school. I think they're trying to be polite, if you know what I mean. Polite, sir. They don't want to tell children that. They don't want them reading that. And adults don't want to hear about that now. Because, to them, sir, it's upsetting, sir. Upsetting. Okay?
You ever fly your Confederate flags? I don't see any out here.
Do birds fly in the sky? Or do they walk on the ground?
I guess that was obvious.
Yeah. Of course I've flown them.
You said flown. That's past tense.
I don't fly them too much anymore. They're too old, sir. I want to keep the ones I had in battle.
You go out and buy you some more, you know?
They're desecrated, so I only fly the ones I used. I don't go buy a new one and say, hey, ooh, look at me, woo, y'all. No, sir. I have respect for that flag.
Do you only wear the clothes you used to wear?
What does it look like? Do you ever see me in blue? Have you seen me, sir? You've interviewed me twice now. Have you seen me in blue, sir? Have you, sir?
No, I haven't.
Well, thank you for that answer. It took you long.
Those jeans on there look blue to me.
Sir?
They're kind of worn blue.
These are gray, sir. You got color problems with
Those
your
are
vision.
bluish gray color.
Sir, you got color problems with your vision.
Uh-huh.
If you think these are blues, then no wonder the Yankees couldn't see a damn thing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I have to go get me another beverage from my shine milk.
Go ahead.
Okay? I'll be back now, y'all here.